happy March. It's a new month, and because it's a new month, it means a new season. Spring's coming upon us, and since I live in Southern California, that means summer is here. And that means that you need to change your makeup because you can't be wearing the same products you wear in the cold weather on all the way to hot weather. So here is my March favorites video. Let's start. So the first thing I want to introduce is a Jessies Girl eyeshadow palette. Jessies Girl has always been one of my favorite brands other than Wet n Wild because it has some pretty good high quality stuff and it's pretty cheap, so it's good for students, especially if you don't get a steady source of money. And me, I normally just get replenished on Chinese New Year's or my birthday. And since my birthday just basically recently passed on March 3rd, I got a bunch of money, so I just decided to go on a makeup splurge. So here it's the Backstage collection, and this palette is Natural Nudes collection. And in here there's a bunch of nice nudes here, which is perfect because these aren't really pigmented unless you really apply them over and over again. So you basically have to layer it if you really want it to show very heavily. Here is probably over here is probably the heaviest colors, but this one's my favorite one. And I also really like these shimmery colors, and this is perfect because I'm a student and I don't want my makeup to be too heavy. And this also comes with a little application brush, but I don't really like the brushes that they give with eyeshadow sets, so I normally use another brush, which leads to the next product, which is a Wet n Wild brush. And this one's really fluffy, and even though I have pretty small eyelids, it still applies very well and does not go over my lid. I really like this one because it's good for blending, and I only got one, but I'm thinking of getting a second one in a few days because I really love it. Next thing is a Revlon eyes, cheeks, and lips palette. Revlon is a pretty good brand to begin with. It's pretty expensive, and I got this for my birthday. Thank you, Jenny. So it's called Berry in Love number 300, and there's eyeshadows here, 2 lipsticks, 1 blush, 2 lip glosses. And I really like the lipsticks here because it stays on, and you know, it has a really nice berry tint to it. I have not gotten to using the rest, but I will surely do that because I don't want to waste makeup. Now goes on to a Wet n Wild lipstick called Megalast Liquid Catsuit Matte Lipstick, and I found it in my local Rite Aid under the makeout makeup section. And this one really stays on, which is perfect because now school's getting busier, and oftentimes I spend a lot of my breaks doing extra work, homework, studying. So this is perfect because it can stand the whole day. I can literally go to band, play tenor saxophone, play flute with this, and I'll come out looking just fine as I did when I stepped out of the house and put it on. So this is perfect, and it's a really nice color. It's called Give Me Mocha, and I really recommend it. There's a bunch of different colors, but this one is definitely my favorite. Next, I will introduce 2 eyeliners. Both are Jessies Girl's eyeliner, and you can definitely see my slight obsession with Jessies Girl. This one is a brown eyeliner. This is what I use every single day because even though it's not very dramatic, it still makes your eye pop. And it's like a really nice brown color. And here is my favorite, like the classic black eyeliner. It's also Jessies Girl. I really like it, the handle, because first of all, dip liquid eyeliners can be really messy sometimes. And pretty much that's it. Yeah. So this one is a classic black, and it's very thin. What I really like about all Jessies Girl's eyeliner is because you can make it thin or bold. So if you press lightly over here, you can make a very thin line, but if you press harder, you can make a thicker line. So it's just all about layering, and it's perfect because I'm not worried about heavy eyeliner because my eyelids are small, and I generally want my eyeliner to not cover up my whole eyelid, as I used to do when I was younger. Next, I just got a new eyelash curler because my old eyelash curler basically died. Oh my god, rip Nancy. I named it Nancy. This one I haven't named it yet, but I really like this one. And I don't put on mascara anymore. Before I used to put on a Clinique mascara, but now it's getting hot and it's getting into my eyes, so it's really not a good idea. I have actually not been putting on any facial makeup recently to let my skin breathe because I have a lot of acne. But other than that, yeah, that's my March favorites, and thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and like below. Bye! Thank you!